Don Nelson calling the early timeout with the Mavericks leading by 6. And it's time for the Gatorade around the cooler. And right now, let's go to Pam Oliver. Pam.
Well, Dick, there has been a swirl of interest in some comments made by Avery Johnson regarding his superstar forward, Dirk Nowitzki. And those comments center around whether Dirk could still afford to be more aggressive despite the way Golden State has been defending him. Avery said he was tired of hearing about how the Warriors are taking Dirk out of his game and about a lack of confidence. Avery didn't back off of those comments when we spoke with him before the game. Instead, he offered up this example, Baron Davis. He said he gets crap, but that doesn't stop him from scoring or attacking the hole. Avery Johnson needs his big German tonight, Dick.
And Dirk Nowitzki hitting the jumper, so Nowitzki, who has not taken charge as an MVP-type player should in this kind of a series, off to a hot start. This is a closing shot. And here come the Mavericks, who will run if you give the opportunity. And Nowitzki, who looks like a changed player early on with point Maverick lead.
Well, Michael Petrus was that missing link for Nelly in Game 4. Can Al Harrington be that off the bench for them as well?
Nowitzki fouled going to the basket. But for the first time in this series, Dirk Nowitzki is taking it strong to the rim.
Well, finally, because he's not allowing the double team to come.
Here is Nowitzki going strong, and there's another foul. And it's going to be on Petrus again. He picks up 2 quick ones. So Dirk Nowitzki, the Mavericks trying to stave off elimination. Here is Nowitzki going in with the layup in this game. Inside, and Dirk Nowitzki out of it. Terry with a fake on Baron Davis, feeding the baseline Howard off the hands of Nowitzki. 2 on the shot clock. They get it off in time, and he scores. Dirk Nowitzki with a desperation fall away. And a 2-point field goal, and basket for Golden State tonight. So they hang in there. And here is Stackhouse with a 3-point attempt. Nowitzki fouled on the offensive rebound.
By Baron Davis.
Nearly a steal by Harris. Davis has to fire it up, and it's a 3. It was a desperation 3 after Harris very nearly got the steal. We have had a 20, 30-point turnaround in this game. It is 112 to 103. Nowitzki comes back with a 3.
Guy like Baron Davis.
8 on the shot clock. Richardson into Barnes. Blocked by Nowitzki. Big defensive play by Dirk Nowitzki. Warriors down by 6. Here is Nowitzki with the fake. Fires up the 3 and hits. So Dallas fans may be wondering where he has been. Nowitzki playing big in the last minute. Brings the Mavericks to within 3. Back-to-back 3s and a block on the defensive end. And Don Nelson will want to talk it over. Dirk Nowitzki playing like an MVP in the last minute. Defense the last 2 times down the court. Under a minute to go. The Mavericks looking to take the lead. Nowitzki and the foul. And Dirk Nowitzki will have a chance to put the Mavericks in front. Dirk Nowitzki 8 for 8 from the free throw line. And the Mavericks trying to regain the lead. Ties the score. 25 for Nowitzki, and a little relief
from the MVP candidate, Dirk Nowitzki. He gets it started on the defensive end with the block right here. And here's his first 3 to cut it to 3 right here. And then the pump fake, the guy goes by, steps over to the corner, and knocks the other 3 down. Now he has a chance to put his Mavericks up 1 with 1 more free throw here. So
misses the shot, and it's Dallas ball as his last touch by Matt Barnes. And this is critical with 20.9 seconds remaining.
Dirk Nowitzki keeping the ball alive with his size, quickness.
And Josh Howard gets it down to Nowitzki, and they're going to have to foul, and Barnes fouls Nowitzki in his own way. Says, I'm going to wait for the last minutes to become the hero. And that's what he is doing. And the big key block at the other end. It's a 4-point game. Here is Barnes. Air ball. And a loose ball foul. will be called against the Warriors, and that'll do it. Of the game.
I think everyone knows who the closer tonight was. Avery Johnson called him out before the game, saying he was worried about the double teams, and he comes out tonight with the block, back-to-back three-pointers. Crucial.
What a relief that must be. Overcome adversity is something you guys have been talking about a lot.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear a word.
I said, first of all, congratulations, but what a relief this must be for this team.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the whole season's kind of swimming away when we're down 6. And really, we just had to battle it all the way to the end. And, you know, our motto right here in the last couple games, just force one more game. And that's how we came out. And it was big.
How determined were you to lift your game tonight?
Well, you know, I got to make stuff happen. You know, it's either off the dribble, post up some. If I have a good look, I got to shoot. And I still got to be aggressive for this team. And if it's not there, move the ball, let the other guys make the play. And I thought we had some good balance early on, and it worked.
Were you stung at all by some of the comments from Avery this week regarding your need to be aggressive in these situations?
Well, you know, Avery is a great motivator. He's one of the best in the business. And, you know, he did it with David Robinson over how many years in San Antonio. So, you know, it's playoffs. You got to leave it all out there. We're down 3-1, now 3-2. So we got to go to Golden State and get one more.
All right, appreciate your time, Dirk. All right, let's go back to Dick Stockton.
All right, Reggie, you said Dallas had a win.